Awfully Bad Movie Club is taped before a live studio audience.
Hey, hi everybody, it's me, Lynda, here with the Awfully Bad Movie Club. I've got Mr. O and Mr. Y, and today we watched Ninja Zombie, and we're trying to figure out, is it bad? So this movie was shot in Chicago in 1992. It is color. It is 85 minutes. It was shot on Super 8. I think for me, when you read black vest, no shirt, no fears, no rules, right away we know this movie is going to be good. There is nothing that could make this movie bad. It rules. That is my opinion. What is your opinion, Mr. O?
Delightful.
Delightful?
It certainly had entertainment value.
It had entertainment value. All right, so let's talk about the production quality of the movie. Was it shot well? It was on Super 8. What is the quality of Super 8?
Super 8 can be great.
The transfer left a lot to be desired.
It did, but it still had a charm. I feel like they've made some modern movies where they overlay an effect on it. This was the actual real thing.
It was mastered to beta, and I think really if you put that together, you kind of get the point.
Yeah. The music was Puppet Master-esque. Did you find that to be a plus or a minus?
If I could buy the soundtrack, I would drop my $350 on it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fine. It married well. It didn't feel like it stuck out or detracted from anything.
Yeah, it was like a little flute, just kind of playing the whole time.
The movie kind of kicks off with just a lot of full-body sign language. I think they were trying to make it look like karate, but it was definitely he was giving off messages.
Was the guy in the beginning...
That was the spider guy.
That was the spider guy?
Mm-hmm.
Red Spider.
He failed to deliver throughout the rest of the movie any of the promises that were made at the beginning. That spur never saw the light of day again.
Was there what could be known as a plot in this movie? And does it matter?
It was a classic rom-com.
There were some moments. But what happened and what was it about?
There's a young couple in love. There's a best friend who is jealous of their love. So I agree. He was attacked, and I think he used that attack to orchestrate the murder of his friend. I will say that this wasn't really spelled out in the movie, but it was kind of what I was pulling
That's
from it.
what you got out of it.
He wanted his best friend's fiance.
So I paid attention. And this is what happened. The main character is walking through the city. He gets mugged. The spider guy rescues him because he knows that main guy runs the museum that is paying for this dig in the desert. And apparently there is some kind of a magical urn that will grant the person magical powers. So he saves that guy because he knows he is going to get him this thing that he needs. Now, somewhere along the lines, the guy's best friend gets murdered, and then the guy at the tennis court brings him back to life.
Oh, I forgot about
Bazooka Joe. And then I get confused.
No, Banjo.
Banjo Joe.
Yeah, Banjo Joe.
Banjo Joe.
Banjo.
Do the two people in the beginning who died, who attacked him, do you think there's a cut scene where Spider King went and found them?
Red Spider. Huh? Red Spider.
Where the Spider King found him,
yeah,
and he paid them to mug the guy. Oh. Can we call the guy Carl? Because I don't remember his name.
Steve Gutenberg.
Steve, we'll call him Steve. I think there's a cut scene where the Spider King went to them and hired them to mug him to get him into the situation where he owed him his life.
Yeah, because isn't that what happens when someone's interested in somebody else? They pay someone to attempt to mug them so they can rescue them and then look like the hero.
Well, yeah, so they can be in debt to them. I think that
made a
happens.
lot more sense.
Yeah. And that's classic rom-com stuff.
I think we could develop an entire prequel based around those two in that scene.
Like a Jesse Smollett situation.
Yes! Yeah. The fictional Jesse Smollett got his
a Chicago story.
How about you talk about the titular character?
You mean the lady who took her top off?
What does that word mean?
Titular, the main person.
Oh, which was the main person?
The zombie ninja.
Oh, the zombie ninja. Well, yeah, we should talk about the special effects, the makeup. What did you boys think about the makeup?
Everybody complained about the makeup. Oh, it looks terrible. Oh, it sucks. It's fine to me. Like, I've never seen a zombie. That could be a zombie. I don't know. Smash!
Smash!
The makeup and the costuming did have a very authentic, low-budget feel that made it, again, delightful.
Was he buried in that?
No, he was wearing a suit.
Most of this movie is commanding that guy to go away mid-sentence. He's like, I have to go to the bathroom. And like, that was the command.
When he checked under the urinal?
Yeah,
The worst part, he got down on his knees on a dirty public bathroom floor to look for what? It's open. Why would you need to do... Oh.
That says everything you need to know about this character.
I apologize. That was not directed at anyone at this
perfect
table.
But this...
Nope. Middle finger in.
There we go. This is how you bring back the zombie. You do this. Feel weird.
Put that somewhere else.
Prosciutto! Kamikaze!
No, he said kabuki.
Pesto! Oh, kabuki.
He kabukied them back to life.
Kabuki.
I'm not comfortable with this.
Ham salad.
Stop! Thank you.
Kabuki. Prosciutto. Kulusi Bugumba.
You've summoned zombies.
Oh, the dead have risen!
Kabuki.
Oh! They're busting through brick walls up in this place.
Aren't we proud of ourselves?
I would say that the choreographing of that scene was almost as good as the fight sequences.
All right, guys.
In the movie.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Kiss.
Yeah, there were so many moments in that movie where I was like, are they gonna kiss? In the movie, these two adorable little ladies sat down to watch a movie. And it was Night of the Living Dead, but it was a Night of the Living Dead, and it was these two very effeminate male actors.
Well, the thing is like for a rom-com, this movie didn't have much rom in it, and that movie within the movie gave a level of rom that we were missing from the rest of the com.
What is the one rule? Never put a better movie in your movie.
It's true.
Never. And they didn't. They just made their
scene,
own version of it.
I feel like that scene stole the whole movie.
Yeah.
I
want to watch that movie. I want to watch the Night of the Dead remake with that couple.
Are we totally missing the actual romance between the two guys?
Oh, yeah.
The bromance?
The bromance.
Well, there was a weird, cuck thing going on with the zombie and the wife and then his friend who just wanted to watch everything. It was weird, and then he tried to get in on it.
But there is a lot happening in this movie, and if we went point by point by point, we would be here for a half an hour, and then we would have no views and likes.
I am also confused at the laws and the rules that the zombies in this movie followed. I don't know if I'm living behind a Walking Dead world and I'm just going by the rules that zombies have evolved into. It was like a cross between Frankenstein and the Misfits. He just wanted to be like a dead Jerry only. Yes, and the Hulk.
And the Hulk.
Was he like a voodoo zombie though? Because I feel like
what are the rules
for
for that?
Rule than your disease zombie.
I mean,
those are controllable.
Can we cut? Can we cut to a scene right now? And I know I'm asking the editor to do a lot right here, and get a point by point breakdown of the rules of each type of zombie.
This movie follows its own rules, and sometimes you just have to
That's how you have to live life.
You gotta let that,
or live death.
These zombies don't exist in your reality. They exist in the reality that the director created. Love conquers all. The moral of the story is love conquers all. That's it. Because in the end, the zombie bit the finger in the ring off of the bad guy because he loved his lady so much. He put the ring on her. She came back to life.
Whoa.
Everybody's happy at the end. Steve Guttenberg got stabbed a lot with a hot iron. I was happy.
So is she brought back to life or is she dead?
I think she's dead. I think she's reborn because then they go in the crypt together.
So is she living in the crypt dead? Like, or does she want to have a normal life now? Is she going to live a normal life with a zombie?
I think
or
she's a living dead girl. She's going to have a normal zombie life.
Much like any art, it is up to the viewer to interpret.
I shouldn't be allowed to do that because I'm going to put a whole bunch of stuff on it that nobody wants on it.
I don't think they foresaw a Mr. O viewer.
No.
So is it bad? No.
Yeah, no.
I loved it. I thought it was great. If I watched it by myself, I would have loved it. But watching it with a group was a lot of fun.
I feel like it stuck to the edge and looked down over the cliff of bad, but it never quite took the leap.
It never quite took the leap.
Well, I think the one last thing, I think the best part of the movie that we've all failed to talk about is that chair and how we should all build one for ourselves.
The chair. Yeah, the chair. Can we put the chair up? Awesome, thanks.
That's going to be my goal from now on, is just giving Tone things to do while editing.
Yeah. Hey, Tone, you can put that up. That'd be great. Can you make me look like a model, Tone? That would be super great. I recommend it. So go out and watch it. Ninja Zombie. I have no idea where it's available. I'm sure you can find it on YouTube, maybe. I think this was bought at like a comic convention or something. Where was it? Where did it come from?
Slide into Mr. O's DMs and he'll get you a copy. He's not going to, but it's going to be funny replying to your DMs.
Slide into his DMs, okay? Ninja Zombie, watch it, won't we? Hey, boys, say goodbye.
I thought you were going to hit me. I don't know. I can't see.
Oh, I am not a violent person. Oh!